wind going on, so I'm in like a little bit of a nook, trying to hide away from the wind, hoping that it kind of saves us from bad audio. It might sound pretty weird as well. Whistle face. Dude. I'm trying to go live on Reddit, but I think it's not gonna allow me to. It's only Bubbles that are live right now. We'll be back soon. Bubbles needs to end the stream, I believe. Hey, Bubbles. Could you end your stream? Our pen is broken again. Bruh. No, it's not even allowing me to send messages. Are you sirs? Hey, Gateway. It's nice to see you, my dear friend. Who the hell is Bubbles? You don't know Bubbles, Joyviv? Bubbles on Reddit. Bubbles the lion. He's a character. Oh, I just got pooped on. Thank you, bird, I guess. Those bugs are watching me as well again today. Yeah. I can't go live on Reddit. We'll be back soon, I'm sure. I'm sure, Reddit. Sam, it's nice to have you here, friend. Gavity Goose here too. Shannon and Nana. Thank you for joining me, Gateway. Thank you, Shan. Thank you for sending love to Vive as well. I appreciate you, friends, so dearly. Seems we won't be able to go live on Reddit. At least not right now. Maybe soon. I think Bubbles is unboxing something right now. So he's not reading chat. But our pen is broken. Are you okay? What happened? What happened, sweet girl? What happened? You okay? Yeah? Okay. I've been having second thoughts about Arpan. I really want to believe. I really want to believe, but they're making it so hard for me. So apt that we chose today's stream topic in the way we did. Today's stream topic is about love, but specifically how love isn't supposed to just make you feel good. That love is supposed to show you how much you can endure. And it was a pretty emotionally revealing thing to hear. That love isn't just supposed to make you feel good. Love is to show you just how much you can endure. And I'm having a hard time loving Reddit as of late. They're making it really hard for me, and it's breaking my heart. It's really breaking my heart because I believe in the platform so much, but they're like really brutalizing us. They're really brutalizing us. They're making it harder and harder. Please end stream, Bubbles. Our pan is broken. Needs to reset. Let's see if you'll listen. I doubt it. I actually doubt it. It's not Bubbles' vibe. But we'll see. Thank you, Sam, for joining me too. Bubbles is a streamer on Reddit. He's very interesting. He's beautiful. He's a character as well. Thank you for letting her know. It's nice to have you, Connor. It's a pleasure, dear friend. I'm gonna pour myself some Hermes Plur. Yeah, no, Bubbles is in Bubbles' world right now. Oh, how much can we endure? And how much more can we endure if we have love? Love you. Oh, that's a tripod. Yeah, I believe it's a tripod. Looks like he's unboxing a freaking weapon. Oh, I was happy to see you at Yoga Tuners. We really were. Thank you for joining us, Connor. How are things? How are things with you, Sam? How are things with you? How was the anniversary? Let's see. I want to believe. I so badly want to believe in Reddit. So badly want to believe. Love you, dear friend. You know, the craziest thing is today was one of those days where I had like this whole, like almost narrative with myself, you know, trying to convince myself why I shouldn't be streaming on Reddit anymore, you know, with the amount of stuff that's been going on, you know, like quality absolutely dropping into the ground. The fact that they've buried Arpan completely to the point where it's literally a mission to try and find it, you know, and then this reality, or this realization of the reality that there are better streaming platforms. And then this juxtaposition that I chose to stream on Reddit because it's a platform I believe in. And there was this partner program that they invited, you know, creators to sign up for, which I unfortunately did not make the cut for. And I got this email yesterday. It was like, yeah, hey fam, you won't be a partner, unfortunately. And then the very next day, they take my ability to stream as well. Like I feel, you know, it's a multi-billion-dollar company. These issues are not very becoming of you, Reddit. Please, Reddit is just a thing. It's just a thing. You're right, Gateway. Thank you for the reminder. It's just a thing. It's just another thing. Man, but it's this thing I love. That's the thing, right? It's a thing I love. And now I'm being faced with the reality of how much am I willing to endure? You know? Am I willing to endure the nonsense? Weirdly enough, mm, this is this is actually kind of interesting. I was thinking about you as well today, Gateway, by the fact, or on the fact that you mentioned we're going to have to transcend the limit of the 1,000 subs, you know. And I was thinking to myself, I'll post a YouTube link to that day's stream on the Reddit, kind of like next to my Reddit stream. But now I will absolutely post the YouTube link so that the friends looking for the Reddit stream will at least be able to find the YouTube link, which might help us convert more friends from the Reddit to the YouTube side. You know, so maybe this is divine intervention or something, you know. Maybe I don't even have to endure anything. Maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be. Oh, you remember, it was a good day. We spent it together doing all the things we love of each other. I try to remember, Sam. The more information we have in these streams, you know, the more friends that tune in and the more friends that share things, I might have a harder and harder time remembering until I, you know, get a brain computer interface and I can remember perfectly. But for now, I still, I'm still just human. I can only remember that much. But I'm happy that I remembered, friend. I care. I do care. And I love you so much. I'm happy that you had a good day. Thank you, Shan. Love to be a part of it. I'm doing well. Having a chill day. Hope you're all feeling wibbity wobbity vibes today. I'm feeling good, dude. I'm feeling pretty good. Had a good day. It is just unbearably hot. Like it is. I mean, I guess that's why the wind is rushing as well right now. It was like 42 degrees Celsius, like 107 Fahrenheit. Um, I kind of wanted to die at one point, you know. It's like I have these weird thoughts, you know. Like I remember as a teenager, especially, mostly, yeah, even as a teenager, you know, I would go to school and it would just be freezing, and I would think to myself, it would be nice to be on fire. I know it wouldn't be nice to be on fire, but I would think stuff like that. And today, you know, it went the other way. I would like to be in the void of space. Go go minus 274 degrees Celsius all the way to Kelvin. But no. Oh my new amazing pets here to name. Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing wonderful today. It's nice to have you here, Rambler. Thank you for joining us here too. But we can't just stay here. There will be no growth. Twitch, lose a common stream, can't have all three. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. You know, and I can technically use this phone as like a media broadcast device. So it casts to YouTube and Twitch at the same time, you know, through a web portal. But then I lose both YouTube and Twitch's comments, and I refuse. Like I'll rather grow slow for the next 50 years than lose your friends' comments. But thank you. Can't have all three. It's true. Nope, it's just a thing. Maxine is here too. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Sending blasts of love straight into your heart. Thank you, Maxine. Sending it right back. That's beautiful, Sam. I'm happy you had a great day together. Melty, did you just say that Reddit emailed you saying they won't make you a partner? That's insanity. Yeah, that is the way it be. There's only 50 spots, and I was not one of them, which is okay. You know, I kind of assume I'm not ready. I still have more growth to grow, you know. And then once I'm done growing, maybe then we'll be ready for partner. It's so great to feel so welcome. You're so loved at the bed. Always nice to have you. So freaking happy to be in the space with y'all. Thank you for joining me, dear friends. How are you? How are you, Max? How are you, Rambler? How are you, Gobbledygoo? How are you, Cartoons? How are you, Gateway? How are you, Joy V? How are you, Sam? I didn't miss anyone, did I? Chan? Max? I feel like that's everyone. Tell me how you friends are. How are you doing? How's life been treating you? Has it been hard? Has it been good? Yeah, Bubbles is not having any of it. Mans is on a mission. Mans is on a mission, and Reddit is determined to not let us stream today. So I'm kind of gonna assume that that's the way it's supposed to be. It's just a thing. We'll get to post this. If you're watching this now, Reddit friend, instead of watching it on Reddit and you're watching it on YouTube instead, give us a follow on YouTube, because at least YouTube, you know, is at least like trying to support their creators. The crazy thing to me is that there is so much money to be made, you know? There's so much money to be made as a platform with live streaming. Twitch is a multi-billion-dollar company as well. And Reddit is falling behind in every single way at this point. They're behind in video, they're behind in short form content. Most of the content on Reddit is almost like TikTok at this point. Like, what are they doing? What are you doing, Reddit? Are you trying to bury yourself, dear friends? I guess they can't hear me. It's so, I'm happy. I'm happy because of today's stream topic. You know, that love isn't supposed to make you feel good. I don't feel good right now, right? Because I love Reddit and I want it to be better. But it's not supposed to make me feel good. It's supposed to show me how much I can endure. When love is chosen so that you want nothing else, you will see nothing else but a lovely world. I'm getting schooled. I'm getting so schooled. Yeah, I know, but I forget over and over. Come on, please. Come on, stay in my brain. When love is chosen so that you want nothing else, you will see nothing else but a lovely world. Ooh, is your body here too? I'm a stoplight, so it's safe for me to say I love you. Love you too. Thank you, Jovan, for spending even a moment with us, dear friend. You must be a lizard, tuners. It's insanity. I would literally burn alive. Oh yeah, dude. It's absurd. You know, I was like joking with my mom, saying I look forward to the day that we can afford AC. Like, we don't even have AC in our house, dude. Never mind affording to run AC right now. I'm so happy. I'm ready to be cold. I did not enjoy summer this year. I'm not sure we'll be enjoying summer this year either. good old climate change, you know. Now it's just like 42 degrees Celsius, what, less than a month after winter end. What is the peak of summer gonna be like? Guess I'm gonna have to embrace the melt more name. Actually melt, turn into goo. Your weather isn't turning yet, God. I think it might. Texas only has 2 seasons. We have summer, which lasts 2/3 of the year, and a cold front season. I'm hoping that it comes soon, but the bear. We don't have fall and we don't have winter. Spring lasts a week and a half. I'm a penguin. I belong in the North Pole. I also appreciate the cold, dude. Like I, I kind of want to go sideways, but I also don't. I want to go sideways while levitating when I feel like this. That was true. I could see why the powers that be would not want good people like us to assemble. Yeah, it'd be like that, you know. I have other good news. Technically, it's not my good news, it's someone else's good news. But I'm not at liberty to share the good news because it's their good news to share. And I guess there's still going to be some time before that good news gets shared. But in time, in time, I'm facing certain challenges, trying hard to not let it take me down. Your friends are absolute blessings. Holding space for you, dear Shan. We're here with you, friend. We love you so much. Right, Rambler. It's gonna be like we're definitely going to have resistance, friends. That is gonna be a given. A lot of resistance. It's gonna be okay. Joy, how are you, friend? Thank you for sending that love right back. Not that it take me down. Thank you. Right, Beansy. It's absolutely brutal. I hope you guys get some random snow. Here in South Africa, it doesn't snow. I've never seen snow in my life, though. It would be pretty sick if it just starts snowing randomly. I guess I would have a lot to think about. Man, the wind is bringing some pollen with it. Hey, hey. It seems Bubble Stream ended. But, okay. No? Yes? No. I just wish I understood. Okay. I give up. I hate saying those words so much. Because it kills my soul. I just felt like I got heart stabbed by myself. I refuse to give up. Even though I gave up, I'm still not giving up in my mind. My mind is still running the loop of trying over and over again. I'm just not doing it physically now. When you choose love, all you'll see is a loving world. I'm not seeing anything other than love. I'm just seeing, I guess, a lack of love for the platform from the people that are supposed to be hosting this platform. You know, like a lack of care. How there was like this whole community, like such a rich, vibrant RPAN community. And they just killed it. Like it's so hard to find community in this world as it is. I guess it makes sense. It does make sense. You know, in some sort of way. At least YouTube is supporting us, you know? Yeah, YouTube for the win. Love is true, YouTube. There might be some rain coming. I hope so. I do hope so. Man, I feel kind of bummed out now. I'm sorry. I don't want to be bummed out. Love is not supposed to feel good, Meld. It's supposed to show you how much you can endure. How much can you endure? Everything. We can endure the end of the world. We can endure absolute catastrophe. We can endure injustice. We can endure hatred, separation. because we know that love is true, and we have this love for one another. You know, like that. That's the thing that I'm leaning into right now. Stubborn, be stubborn, Shan. Yeah, my challenge is to stay motivated, stay get good care of myself on a daily basis, slowly improving my presence and decision making. Thank you, God. Whew. Thank you, man. Thank you for getting better, bro. Like, I honestly believe that this willingness to get better as individuals, if all of us were willing to take on that responsibility onto ourselves. Yeah, I want to get better at taking care of myself, making better decisions, not only for myself, but for the ones around me as well. And we can all just make that switch. It's a matter of time, right? It's a matter of time. I feel like it's already happening. To the friends that to you friends, like you friends inspire me actively because you've shown me that that is possible, that there is at least people in this world willing to do that. Willing to embrace love and then by extension capable of enduring so much. I'm feeling so dissatisfied and I know it's completely up to me to change things, which makes it harder and more depressing. Universal feelings. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm also feeling pretty dissatisfied right now. Gateway. I'm feeling a little bit, you know, and this dissatisfaction that we feel, I feel is again wishing for things to be differently, you know, and you said it beautifully as well. It's completely up to me to change things. Yet, changing things can be so jarring. You know, changing things can make us feel like we're losing something of ourselves, losing a certain version of ourselves. Like, I want to believe in Arpan so bad. Just listen to this. I wanna read you the email that I exchanged yesterday. So this is, yeah, I literally got this email yesterday. They sent me, hello beautiful humans. For those of you who don't know me, my name, I'm not sure if I should say her name. I don't know if it's private. Her name is Maria. I won't say her surname. And I have the privilege of working at Reddit as a senior media partnership manager for creators like yourself. So I'm reading up to this point, and then my excitement goes, super excitement. I'm so grateful you took a moment to apply to our program. But at this time, we've hit our threshold of 50 creators for this quarter. But in an effort to keep you updated on applying for next year, learning about new trends on Reddit, and getting resources overall, would you be interested in being part of our weekly newsletter? If yes, for some reason that cracks me up. I don't know why. If yes, please just reply with your preferred email and I'll make sure you're on it. In addition, my life's work. This is the words, like these are the words that is like echoing my brain while I'm feeling this way about Reddit right now. My life's work is serving creators. So if you're interested in how to dive deeper into Reddit or would like to express any feedback or insight, please don't hesitate to reach out. Like that little paragraph is the thing that's like worming through my brain right now. Lastly, for those curious about what's under the hood of what we're working on here in Reddit, we have a new product called Community Hubs. Nice! Almost like we had a hub for our communities in Arpan, Reddit, and you ripped that away from us. So at this point, I'm feeling a little bit salty. I don't want to use their features. Like, I don't want to use talks. I don't want to use Arpan because they just keep taking this shit away from us, right? They're like, oh yeah, have this amazing tool to share space with community. And it's like, wow! Oh wow, so great! And then they're like, yeah, now it's ours. They take it away from you. Yeah, I'd love to be part. Okay, so I reply. What a dear pleasure to hear from you, Maria. I was excited for good news when I saw your email. but I recognize that I mightn't be ready to receive the help I hope for just yet. I would love any information you would care to share, especially in the context of why I was not considered or what I could do to be considered next time. What is it you or you as a team are looking for, and how can I help in the future? If there's anything I can help you with directly, please let me know. I believe in Reddit as a platform above all others. These are the words I sent no more than like 12 hours ago. No? Yeah, like 16 hours ago now. I believe, I believe in Reddit as a platform above all others, even though our pan has been dragged through the mud a bit as of late. You know, I say that, and then they're just like, oh yeah, it's being dragged through the mud, there's no mud, no Arpan. Reddit allowed me to build a community I so dearly cherish, and I would love to continue giving myself to that cause. Thank you for letting me know that I did not make the cut. I can rest my mind and start preparing for the next round of consideration. Hey Meltmore, what a lovely note. Thank you for sharing your passion for Reddit. Not major requirements on your end, so don't worry. Just continue to keep making content and foster your own subreddit community. Looking forward to reading your application on the next round. Why do you have to make it so hard for me? Oh, why? Please. Hey, I think it might be working now. I think it might actually be working. We'll see. Someone went live 5 minutes ago, so okay. Now I'm convinced. Now I'm convinced. I think I'm just incapable of going live. You know, that's especially brutal because they went live 3 minutes ago. So as we started reading the email, this person went live. The day after, I have a direct conversation with let me read that title again. It's a big one. Senior Media Partnership Manager for Creators. The very next day, I'm unable to stream anymore. Love is not supposed to feel good, Melt. It's supposed to show you how much you can endure. We'll endure this too. You know, I guess that is the joke. That we will endure this too. I don't know if you can stream vertical streams on Twitch, but I'm reaching a point of saturation. Oh goodness. You are stronger than you know, dear friend. We all are. We're gonna get through this. I hear that, Gob. Adulting is hard and it takes so much energy. Active. Non-stop, right? Like if it was like, oh, I'm gonna put in some energy and then that energy is like, okay, good, energy put in. That would be great. But no, it's just a ceaseless thing. A perpetual, forever thing. Honestly, Melty Snow's overrated. After the first few times, it gets old. And when you live in a place where it can kill you, you pray it doesn't show up. Yeah, you see, I guess that is the difference, you know. But the question is, do you want what is better, the 42 degrees Celsius? Because if you stay outside, the sun kills you as well. I am Sam. I feel you, Gabi. Daily self-love can be a chore, and at times confusing. Love is not supposed to make you feel good. It's supposed to show you how much you can endure, even with self-love. You know, sometimes we have to endure through self-love. We have to exercise. We have to limit calories, limit certain food types. We have to go to bed at an appropriate time. And it doesn't always feel, you know, fun. It's not always enjoyable. Like I'm thinking about this break I'm taking from substances right now. I'm not particularly enjoying it, but I know because I love myself, I am capable of enduring it. Very much so. It blows my mind that you left CA for all that snow. I mean, there was something there. I hated not being able to afford to live. I was so poor. Now I have my own home and I can survive with a part-time job. My life is so abundant now. Even more. More. More, more. More, 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 more. More to you, dear Maxine. Even more. True Gateway. But it is also so but it is also so feeling. Know that you are the only person holding you down, choosing to love yourself in every moment and get out of your own way. Sometimes it's not us in our way, you know. Sometimes it's a move, sometimes it's a massive life decision, sometimes it's expectation from others, sometimes it's a hope that things would be one way, you know. And then in hoping things would be one way, we almost automatically create this realization, this knowing that I'm gonna suffer if they aren't, you know. So it is hard sometimes a little bit. It is hard. With your support, there's no stopping me, Shanansky. Thank you for that, God. Same to you, dude. Same to you, Maxine. So true. I have been in a serious car accident in a snowstorm, but I still will always get the snow vibes when on the cold, still winter walk with the street lights illuminating the flakes. You see, like that. That sounds like an alien world to me that you just described. I cannot even picture. I can picture it, but I cannot see myself in it right now. We got this, Mel. I see this as a sign that you're on the right track. The internet needs good people assembling now. And we are. Here we are. We've assembled good people. You know, I just, it kind of messes with my brain a little bit to be met with so much resistance. You know, and it's weird because I had this conversation with my brother today where, you know, since we have these power outages, multiple power outages, and we have another power outage coming in like 20 something minutes. So if I disappear, that's why. And my brother, he's pretty electronically capable. So we have to press the button when the power comes back on so that the Wi-Fi can go back on, because one of the with the power fluctuations, one of the things got broken, it got fried. So he built a little box that voltage regulates as it sends the voltage to the router. So you have to press the button every single time the power comes on so that you can have Wi-Fi again. And then he used an Arduino with a breadboard, you know, routing basically as soon as it receives power, 10 lines of code to press the button to turn the Wi-Fi on. And he tells me that he's been wanting to do that for like a week now, week and a half now. But he just, every single time he wanted to do it, every single time he almost like wanted to take the initiative to do it, he was met with resistance. And he didn't say that those words exactly. He was just mentioning that he had this part of himself that is stopping him from doing that. And I tell him, yeah, I call that resistance, you know. And there's a beautiful book that I'd recommend you'd read. It's called the War on Art. I have unfortunately forgotten the author's name. Sorry, beloved friend. But you would be able to find it if you Google it. And it's basically a book talking about the muse, you know, talking about the creator and the muse of the creator, and how you have to show up for the muse to show up for you. And how every single time you want to show up for that muse, you want to show up for what it is you enjoy to do creatively, what it is you love, you will initially be met with resistance. You'll be met with this feeling of excuses, this feeling of this is why I shouldn't be doing it, this feeling of yeah, maybe I should, you know, do this other thing. I could use some rest. I've been working so hard, so I should lay my head down. And then, right, like a story that you'll construct to not do this thing that you actually love, and especially to not do the thing that you know will benefit your life, right? Like especially that you'll be met with extreme resistance when you think about something that can better your life. And instead of just yeeting to that, you know, like resistance, to be like, oh, okay, guess resistance, guess I won't be able to go past it. To see the resistance as something like blocking the door to the best place ever, you know, trying to make sure you don't see the door. And then if you see this resistance trying to block the door, you should be like, oh, that's where the door is. And then you should walk straight towards that resistance through the door. And I'm seeing this Reddit thing as that resistance as well, you know, in a way. In a way. I'm not sure what door I'm walking through. But I agree, Bro Rambler. We're gonna be so fine, dear friend. One of my dreams last night was me seeing a beautiful house with a huge Buddha statue in front of it, as well as a huge coil statue. I'm so curious as to what the coil statue means. Shannon? Yes. I was literally talking about the Buddha to Shannon during yoga today, Maxine. I don't talk about Buddha a lot, but I did today. That is trippy. That is absurdly trippy. I also had one of your Buddha teas last night, and I was like repeating this mantra in my head. Help me help the world. Help me help the world. Help me help the world. Help me make the world a better place. Help me make the world a better place. Teach me how I can make the world a better place. Equip me with the skills, equip me with the knowledge to make the world a better place. That's what I wanted to go into my dream state with. And I woke up not having dreamt anything. And at first I was kind of bummed. I was like, this sucks. Why did I dream anything? And then I realized that maybe we already are. You know, we already are helped. We already are supported. We already have the knowledge, the wisdom to help the world. It's just about doing that now, continuing on that path. Funny, I was just talking to a friend yesterday about that, Beansy. The only affordable place to live, have 6 months of winter or brutal heat like Phoenix. Let's move to South Africa. Please, please move to South Africa. We can get batteries. We can get batteries and solar, and then we'll be fine. You know, that's the only thing that's limiting us in South Africa right now is energy instability. But batteries are pretty good right now. Solar is pretty cheap right now. Move to South Africa. I'm serious at this point. America is giving me some Yasibo Basi vibes these days. Gabber, you got shit power. Untitled! I saluted you. It's nice to have you here, dear friend. It's been a while. How are you doing? Loving your energy today, Rambler. It's good. Thank you for sharing it with us, dear friend. For 10 years, I could only afford to rent a room in the Bay Area. It was so unbelievably uncomfortable, not being in my own space, on top of being underpaid and undervalued. Something has to change. Something's gonna break. And I feel like that breaking point is closer than we know. I feel you friends have probably been feeling it as well. And I read this beautiful poem, but I can't recall it right now. COVID kind of shook us, you know. All of us realized that we're going to kill ourselves, continue to kill ourselves if we continue in the way that we have been. I think we're going to transition to a more linear, like it's gonna be a duality as well. You know, I feel we're going to transition towards less consumerism and less ceaselessly trying to more and more and more and more and more and more, while at the same time, you know, the advent of quantum and AI is going to be opening up within the next 5 years. And that is like quantum is developing. It's so good as I'm tripping out. So quantum is going commercial within the next 10 years, like completely commercial within the next 10 years. And AI is getting to a point now where it's not scary, it is fascinating. You know, it is inspiring, it is jaw dropping. I feel like maybe that's the emotion I'm feeling. Like if you see what AI is capable of right now, it is jaw dropping. It's like, excuse me, what? And that alongside, you know, this opening up of quantum right now, it is going to have massive implications. Surely, surely, massive implications. And what is that going to mean for the way that we live? You know, what is that going to mean for our financial district? I believe things are going to be good, you know, like, don't get me wrong. I believe things would be like really good and only going to increase in the goodness. But the thing that trips me out is, how are we going to do that? How are we going to distribute it amongst each other? How are we going to give it to each other? Next year coming in as a Reddit veteran, guaranteed dubs next year's. Yeah, I'm sure about the day. Thank you for that love as well. That is if I'm going to continue streaming on Reddit. You know, they're making it a little bit. We'll be back soon. Okay, you say so, Reddit. You say so. I kind of want to send Maria a message. Be like, hey Maria, what's up? What's up? Oh, it's okay, Melty. The universe is clearing the path for you to be in a place where you are celebrated. I'm so confused. Where you are celebrated rather than celebrated. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. Paradox. Yes, all paradoxes will be reconciled. Everything is happening through us, never to us. Exactly. Right? If I didn't stream on Reddit for the last 645 days, then of 644 days, then I wouldn't be so touched in this moment, not being able to stream. So technically, yes, very much through me. It's crazy expensive to live here. It's ridiculous at this point, Joviv. And you can work, if you friends can figure out a way to work online, please. And most of us can right now, right? Most of us can work online right now. And I'm not saying that you should do it right now, like right now, you know, drop everything you've been doing and start working online right now. But within the next 5 years, within the next 10 years, slowly but surely transitioning towards that, then we can live wherever we want to. It's crazy expensive to live, period. This is like slow motion tantrum. Please don't take it the wrong way. No, I feel that way. I feel like I'm throwing a tantrum. I do. I do. You know, and it's kind of like hilarious to me because my higher self is like giddily, like with a massive fucking shit-eating grin, staring at me, as my ego and persona is like, and he's just like, yeah, yeah, you do your thing, yeah, you scream yourself out, yeah, you cry, cry all you want, you cry all you want. And that on top of the whole fact that I chose today's stream topic, you know, so beautifully, that love isn't supposed to make you feel good. It could. It could. And the love that we have for one another absolutely unequivocally does make us feel good. But love in and of itself isn't just there to make you feel good, but to show you how much you can endure. And the fact that I'm having a hard time and I'm enduring it, right? I'm being a little bit of a about it, a little bit. I still feel like it's a beautiful message. I'm learning, I'm listening, universe. Like I always have to learn these lessons the hardest way possible, it seems. You know, for some reason, if the lesson isn't hard, I don't pay attention. You know, I'm like, yeah, that's easy. Guess I don't have to pay attention to any of that. Indeed. I had 2 jobs just to pay my bills, and I worked my body into sickness and exhaustion each time. When I finally adjusted to North Dakota, I realized how I was paying for convenience and it wasn't worth it. I feel like we shouldn't have to make choices like that. That is where I'm at right now. Thank you, friends, for enduring so much from a place of love. Please continue to. Please continue to. I'm grateful for the medicine you bring to the world. Thank you, Rambler, for saying that exactly, friend. May we pool our resources and create a physical community where we support ourselves and each other abundantly. It's just a matter of time right now, Gob. I feel like we're going to reach a point where we're so fed up with the powers that be that we're just going to take it in our own hands. We're like, yeah, you know what? No. All of this nonsense? No. How about our own nonsense now? Thank you. At least then we can take full responsibility, being like, yes, we have made our own bed. Now we get to sleep in it. You know, and even if it's not how we thought it would be, at least it would be something that we chose instead of just something that we were dealt. Sounds beautiful, Gabber. I'm actually like also down at this point, you know. And if you said those exact words like just like a year ago, I'd be like, no, no, Gob, we're supposed to be exactly where we are. We can make the most impact not being together. You know, we can be conscious notes of love for our communities, for our cities, for our states, for our countries. But at this point, I'm like, you know, I'm down, dude. I'm so down. Having your hand, talking to you, got me dead. Thank you, Connor. I'm happy that you enjoy it. Maybe we'll have like a puppet one day. You know, I'll have like, I'll actually do that. You know, I can technically. So I believe in the future, I'll have, I'll be able to create my reality around me. You know, so as I'm doing these streams and I'm trying to create something visually for your friends, explain something visually to your friends, I'll be able to create a visual, an actual visual, you know, three-dimensional representation of that in this space, right? We're already virtual, so technically it's not that hard. And then I can also technically, as soon as I lift my hand, I can map a puppet around this hand. And then if I want to have like a puppet that is like I have a puppet of myself, you know, a puppet of myself that is like slick back hair, you know, in a suit and tie, corporate melt. Have a hippie melt, you know, hair in every direction, scarf on him. Relax, melt. How about you relax? Shit. Reddit can suck toes, Melty. I'll still show up regardless of platform you appear on. Thank you. We're going to go to the blockchain as well. You know, like that is the next step in this, where you following me, you'll be able to find me no matter where it is you are, because everything is on the blockchain eventually. You know, like this sounds weird. This sounds weird, but you as a creator will own your audience instead of me as a creator technically having my audience owned by Reddit, right? We have 5,782 or something like that Reddit followers, right? But now, as a result of Reddit not allowing me to use my platform, all of those followers are just there somewhere, right? Because Reddit owns the followers. I don't. Where blockchain, you follow the creator directly. So no matter where you go, your audience goes with you. Lane, my main! I saluteth you. It's nice to have you here by the bay. Thank you for joining us. I have been exhausted these past few days, but I feel I'll bounce back next week. Yeah. Get it, Brother Bay. I've had an exhausting week as well. I think this has been the most exhausting week I've ever had, dude. Mm, mm. When I got arrested in China, that was pretty exhausting as well because oh goodness, the PTSD flashbacks. I'm safe. I'm secure. Like they arrested me, they interrogated me, they released me on the guise with the caveat of being on house arrest. And then they had police stationed outside. And I was in that apartment for a month where I wasn't allowed to leave. And I was like living in my bathrobe. And I was like, I reached a level of no fucks given to the point where I was like, I wanted them to kill me, you know, like I was feeling that way. I was like feeling like they were gonna kill me, but then I reached a point where I was like, yeah, they might as well, you know, because this is no way of living. And I would just be completely naked underneath my bathrobe, and then I would walk, you know, like my apartment block was here, and then there was like a channel, and then there was a road, and then there was a gym, and then there was like a small little tuck shop or like convenience store that would sell noodles and these yes, I can't believe I did this. Bologna, I think it's called bologna. These meat in plastic tubes, and I would just walk with my bathrobe past the police car, greet them, walk into this little cafe, buy myself noodles and these meat tubes, and then I would Also buy a bunch of candy. I bought myself so many dried mango strips. Those fucking mango strips kept me alive. Unironically, I think I would have lost my mind if it wasn't for those dried mango strips. Thank you, mangoes. Yes, that's I'm so like this is the way it looks like to me, where I'm looking at this whole scenario in my mind, and like a golden gem arises a mango strip. Oh, thank you for the mango strip. And I would just, go back and forth buying myself things, seeing this police car, and I got so unhealthy, obviously, eating only noodles and meat tubes and mango strips. Like the convenience store didn't sell any vegetables. Oh man. How did I get here? How did I get here? How did I Oh yeah, exhausting weeks. So I feel this week has been exhausting from this perspective of wanting for things to be differently, or hoping that things would be easy, and then they aren't. Very much not so. So I feel you, brother Lane. We're getting better at it, man. We're getting so freaking strong, dude. The grip of destiny in our hands right now, dude. Have your friend seen Jumpin' Jack? Is he doing okay? He's usually on the Reddit. I think I saw him like 2 days ago. I believe he's doing fine. He was busy when he tuned in last. Not a couple of days since you asked. Thank you for saying as well, Joyviv. I was just saying to take control of what you can. Expectations are human, but it's just how you respond rather than be able to control the outcome. Completely right, Connor. Couldn't agree more. Man, we have like 2 minutes left before the power goes off as well. Lane, I love you, friend. I love you, Joy Vive. Joe Schmoes, you're two. Sandra Peterson. Hi, everyone. Mel, you might have already addressed this, but I couldn't see today's stream on Reddit. They're not allowing me to stream, dear Sandra. Unfortunately, we are, I think, like blacklisted or something. It's okay. It be that way. I'll pull a card. I don't know if I'll have enough time to read the meaning, but this is the card. Oh! Of course we pull the lesson. Not any lesson, the lesson. The flower of life. And look at that coy angel, higher self. Literally just looking at you being like, what, you tripping out? Look at the lesson. Can't you see it? Can't you see? Can't you see that I'm trying to teach you something? Yeah, I'm seeing. I feel like a naughty kid. Allow yourself to enter a state of heightened awareness. View this card as a portal or a holographic crystal ball through which you may more clearly see all aspects of your situation. Ask for guidance from your teachers and guides, and be willing to look at your inquiry from a fresh perspective. Sit quietly as this information enters your awareness and experience how it feels in your heart and soul. Accept only what feels true to you as a lesson of universal wisdom. What lessons are you learning at this moment in your life? What is occurring that may need clarification or a broader perspective? Information is continuously entering the consciousness through this holographic divine matrix and is available to anyone who chooses to tune into its lessons. Teach me more. Please, 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 please. Accept help. I know nothing. Please, I need all the help I can get. Please. Please help me. Please, guides and teachers. Please, angels. Please, flower of life. I see fire. Fire! Fire can be used to burn down the world, or it can be used to cook a delicious meal. It can be used to illuminate the dark cave. It can be used to burn someone alive. It's all about how we use it. Thank you for using your fire for good, dear friends. Thank you for sharing some of your fire with me. I love you so much. I accept help is an important thing to say often, even vaguely into the void, with no further specificity.